Hello, y'all. Blessed be. It is High Priestess Jamila. And what I wanted to come and talk to you guys about is monitoring spirits. Okay? Monitoring spirits can sometimes be a little difficult to understand, especially if you are dealing with them. Monitoring spirits are not always necessarily bad spirits either. Okay? So, a monitoring spirit can actually be there almost in an angelic way. Well, not almost, but in an angelic way. And they could be there to help a person. Like, for example, if you have a child or a person that you care about a lot, and you want to make sure that they are safe. Okay? So, not all monitoring spirits are bad. Okay? But let's talk about the bad ones. All right? The bad ones, the problem with the bad ones is that they can often be associated with different purposes. Some purposes could be depending on your job, your position, or what you do. Okay? I think the most common type of monitoring spirit, very, very common, is the monitoring spirit of stalkers. Stalkers who either may be in the spiritual community or not, meaning that the person that could be inflicted by those spirits or carrying those spirits could be very aware of what they're doing, but then sometimes they're not aware of what they're doing. Monitoring spirits are also, they play a very important role in scams, phishing, and these types of spirits are the type of spirits that can sometimes cause people to accidentally reveal too much of their information. If you feel compelled, like for example, if a scam artist or a telemarketer calls you and you are thinking, should I trust this person? Should I not trust this person with my information? But you give it to them anyway, and then bam, you get scammed, then you more than likely, this is a monitoring spirit. Monitoring spirits don't just exist to torment people, feed off of people, harass people, curse people, hex people. They don't just exist for that. There are sometimes monetary purposes, or either it could just be associated, like I said, with a stalker's mental illness. In fact, someone that feels compelled to stalk another person probably does have their own original spirit comprised of those types of spirits, because their intention is not actually to have some type of real relationship with you. Their intentions is just to basically compile and gather information. Now, like I said, that information can be used for many, many, many different purposes. What I dislike about monitoring spirits is that they violate a person's privacy. And that's the issue. And then also, the thing about monitoring spirits is that they may want to know certain sensitive information about you, and they want you to reveal that situation. This can either be done by invoking a monitoring spirit, or just a spirit and asking it to monitor somebody, or even via spell work. There are all types of spell workings that can be done to reveal the truth, okay? And like I said, sometimes spirits that we invoke to do certain things can actually be useful. Do I suggest invoking any spirit to go out and just do any frivolous thing, or invoking that spirit to, violate or stalk somebody? No, I don't suggest that. In fact, I'm a firm believer in minding the business that pays you. But for a scammer or like a scam artist, they typically don't think that way, obviously. They are there to steal. This is the reason why there are so many people that fall prey and fall victim to scams, because there is a spirit behind that. To me, it is a monitoring spirit. A lot of people, usually a person that is more susceptible to these monitoring spirits are men. Okay, the number one, men, especially men that are uninformed about a monitoring spirit, but some men know all about it. And they use these monitoring spirits. They can use them for different purposes in their love life, in their business, in their career, and then even sometimes women. But I think that when a person falls prey to monitoring spirits, it's typically, and I'm going to give you an example, is when men are being pursued, or and it's for the purpose of gaining information about a person close to them, or either about themselves. Okay? I think the easiest way, I think that the personality type of a male who kind of spreads himself around a lot, wants to be a philanthropist, wants to, be like this social butterfly. And he has a really thick problem and issue with pride because he doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to take advice. This is what the block button is for. I get a lot of complaints from women, and it happens a lot with men just allowing certain women, or women period, or strange women in their inbox accepting message requests, which that's why message requests go into that message request folder, because you don't know that person. You don't know what they're up to. You really don't know that person, but then some of them might. You never know. My whole point is that a monitoring spirit, a lot of people, when they talk about it, they speak about it as if it's like the most devastating thing in the world. As someone that works with Santa Muerta, I know exactly how to handle monitoring spirits. Okay. So if you guys are having that problem, you guys can contact me. Okay. I also teach classes on necromancy and magic and witchcraft, sorcery, and all of those things. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that this information was useful to you. Okay? All right. Happy witching hour. Blessings. Bye.